What's the tea, everybody? Hi, today is Friday and Fridays are always a drag. And we're doing Mama Pao video from Drag Race Philippines Season 3. Mabuhay, everyone. So if you guys don't know me, I'm Elaina. I usually do drag tutorials, makeup tutorials, reviews, face paints, just check out my channel later. I was in Painted with Ravens Season 2, available What Presents Plus right now, so I'm a Woo girl technically too. So in today's video we're doing a makeup look by Mama Pao, of course, Paolo Ballesteros. So if you guys are interested, then keep on watching, like, comment, subscribe, and leave me a comment. So let's get right into this. So before we get into this tutorial, I just want to say I'm a big fan of Drag Race Philippines. I watch every season. I love all the girls. I watched the panels during the DragCon. I was on camera asking questions last year. Actually, you can catch me on What Presents Plus asking questions. I think I asked the questions on Minty Fresh. Yeah, I did. Anyway, just to get this out of the way, I just want to say that I love the host and he's a sweetheart in person. We had a couple of chats and DMs on Instagram. He's so sweet. I love Paolo Ballesteros. So I need to do another go at it. So I'm going to put a card here for my first video that I did of her makeup like a couple of years ago. So if you guys are interested, you can check out that look as well. So let's get right into this whole makeup look. So we're going to start this makeup with the brows because her eye makeup is more of a natural, like there's no blown out low lash line, there's nothing extremely out of the proportions, so it makes more sense to start with the eyes, so it's more of a clean base. So her makeup tends to be more of a blended natural. You can't see like harsh lines where the contour is, you know, the cheeks, the chin. It's like almost like the same shape that she has at the hand, so yeah. So I did one eyebrow already. This is medium brown, Anastasia Beverly Hills. Again, this is a sketch, and once I'm done with the makeup, I'll probably need to darken them because her eyebrows, I'm just looking at the picture, her eyebrows are kind of dark, so just gonna sketch the shape. It's a very similar shape to what I usually do my eyebrows when I go more natural. Usually I kind of lift them up, but my natural curve is a little down. So you can even see. This is where I used to have my eyebrow. When I had eyebrows, actually. And by the way, completely out of topic, but I got eyebrow tattoos. I can't wait to use them. I mean, this is like for everyday looks because you know how much time I need to spend every day to do this if I need to go somewhere because my eyebrows are almost non-existent. So I heard that they last, so hopefully I'm gonna like them. If not, then not, and I'm just gonna go back to drawing them, but I might make a video out of this. I don't know if you guys want to see this. You probably might want to see me struggle. So we started with this eyeball already, and I was contemplating what to use, but I can always go to the good old Blend Bunny, and this is Blends, it has everything, and she doesn't seem to have any shimmers. It's very often I see that the queens don't use shimmers because, I mean, it's drag, I don't want to like emphasize anything. So we're gonna go for the browns, like a cool tone, this one. So far I just went for these two, and she also has this pale baby blue like in a lid, so I'm probably gonna mix this two in white. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, because this palette is already perfect. It has everything. I could use pastels for the, you know, for the lid, but might as well use Blend Bunny the whole thing. So I'm gonna go for the Truth, which is the lightest shade. I'm gonna start laying it here. Going for the darker brown. She seemed to have her contour go into the nose, eye contour a little bit. Again, as usual, I have a very deep set eyes, and I don't see this often in people. I mean, I think there's more people with hooded eyes than deep set eyes. I don't know, but if I do that, it just kind of break the line, so I can do it just very subtle way because all the lines are gonna be broken over this. So I did some basic cut crease, and now we're gonna do the blue. I'm kind of mixing the two blues I showed you with the white, like tap in between, and that's gonna create the perfect baby blue color. Yep, that's about right. I can always add a little more white if I need to. I'll use a small brush, and we're gonna kind of make sure it's very sharp here. So we're gonna blend this here in the outer corner with a lighter brown. And the trick is gonna be here to create the eye shape similar, because we have the opposite eye shapes. My eyes is slightly turned up and her eyes are turned down a little bit. And it seems like she doesn't really try to change, like she emphasizes, embraces that shape, because why not? It's very sexy, it's very sultry, like Marilyn Monroe had those down turned eyes. Everybody snatched their eyes up in the drag world, and she's just staying in her own shape, which I like. But we're gonna try to like play with illusion here and make my eyes hopefully look a little bit the opposite way. So I'm already kind of going a little lower here than I normally do. Like my outer corner, I usually snatch it up, but we're gonna try to lower it with eyeshadow first, and then also with other techniques. Obviously, if you wanna turn the eye downwards, you wanna put the light color in that waterline here, and go up a little bit here with a darker eyeshadow. She has the opposite because obviously her eyes are naturally like that, but for me, I have to turn it downwards with some light waterline pencil, maybe like flesh tone, because I don't think she has white. So I'm gonna put that down and gonna kind of tilt my eyes the other way. So I did the illusion on this eye already. I think it turned out pretty good. It looked a little downwards. So we're gonna start with a light shade, and I'm gonna use Narvina Chroma Sticks in Apricot. It's kind of a skin tone, but it's very bright. So it stands out pretty much a lot. So you see, now we're making this side tilted downwards. Those illusions are pretty easy actually. Very simple to do. So if you want to do the opposite and your eyes are downwards facing and you want to snatch them, obviously you're going to put the black here and the white here, so you're going to tilt your eyes the other way. I mean, it works. It's all visual illusion. I'm going to use this tiny brush, and I'm going to go for the brown color, depth. I'm just going to start tapping it here to create a new eye shape. And bring it up a little bit here. So I already prepped my face, the base, the moisturizer, cleaned under eyes, and now we're gonna do foundation. I'm going to use my Lancome Taint Idol Ultra Wear. The one I got in PR. It's 330N, and it's like a medium coverage if you guys don't know, but for this makeup look, it's like her whole thing is very natural looking. So for concealer, I'm gonna use Kimchi Shake the most because it is the most after all. And we're gonna do the usual, but you know, she doesn't have really this diamond shape, like a super bright in the middle. So I'm just gonna do a very moderate amount. And I'm not gonna use white on top of that. Usually I use more white to like really make it stand out. But she doesn't have all that crazy brightness in the middle. And if you don't know what I mean by brightness in the middle, watch the Raven tutorials, the RuPaul's face. Because Raven does the face, because I got it from her actually. The diamond shape. The lightness here, a little bit under the nose, but not much on the chin. So all the light your attention goes into the middle, so it's like super bright. I kind of like that, but it's like only for, obviously, for stage performance, not for everyday life looks. But for drag, I think it works really well. But you know, everybody has their own style. So I'm gonna make it lighter. So here's where the resemblance thing starts. I mean, obviously she overlines lips, but that's later. His chin as a guy is very square. I mean, a man, most men have like a heavier bottom, heavier chin. And it's square. I think it has a little bit of cleft, but I can't see in the video. But we're gonna kind of lighten it up here sideways. And really emphasize the chin to make the chin stand out. To make the chin appear bigger, because my face is the opposite. Alright, for the contour, we're gonna use Anastasia Beverly Hills, my usual mink. I'm just gonna use it on a brush because we're not gonna do the harsh lines, as I mentioned. More natural, more subtle in this case. So, and also not as high. Usually I start like at the top of the ear. Most queens wanna snatch up. Some queens start lower, and I think she's one of those that kind of start a little lower here. And also my face shape is already very skinny here, so I'm not gonna make it even more skinny. I'm gonna kind of drag it up a little bit and make it a little more rounded here. So my face is not as long, so because you want to get rid of the long face in this case. Right, so then also I'm gonna get to it later. Let's do the chin. And for the chin, I'm probably gonna use the smaller brush. Something like this. I'm gonna start with the contour. So I'm gonna start with like a straight line. Because we're trying to make it more square rather than pointy. So I'm not gonna do anything here because I'm already very narrow here, so we're gonna get rid of that narrowness. I'll probably brighten up and use a little lighter concealer too. Do a little bit of cleft chin here. So her nose is pretty straight up and down, so I'm using the same contour stick. Why is my camera always crooked? Keeps tilting to the side, excuse me. But anyway, so I'm just using the same brush that I used for my cleft chin, which already blended so much you can't even see it anymore, but we're gonna fix that. So we're gonna use this to go kind of like closer to the eyebrow, because the eyebrows come pretty close to the middle. Again, very subtle. Her nose is not like super snatched, kind of natural. Very, very subtle contour. So set my face, we're gonna contour with Kimchi Shake Beauty, tailor contour, tawny, and a little bit of chocolate. I mean, tawny fits better because it should be subtle. Slightly emphasizing same nose contour with a light shade from tail contour chocolate, and it's full of cat hair, of course. There's always cat hair everywhere. If you guys own cats, you know, when you put the foundation on, you're baking the cat hair into your skin and it starts to itch. I love my cats, I don't care. It's the touch of baby, it's like extra touch. Adding a little bit of blush. I'm just gonna use this Colourpop Saving the World. So I'm not sure if there's a shade name, but it's kind of like subtle. Her blush is not like super bright, so I was gonna use Kimchi Shake because I love Kimchi Shake blushes, but it's a little bit bright. I mean, it's a lot bright. So it doesn't go, so I'm gonna use this. Okay, so we got some lashes on. Smaller lashes, she didn't have anything super big. So we're gonna go with smaller lashes, and the lips are very, very overlined and very, very oval. There's not much like a cupid bow. Like, I like this kind of thing that's like goes with my aesthetic. So I'm gonna overline a lot. Oh, I'm using Raisin by Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's probably going to clash with my wig color because that kind of a cooler tone, mauve, went with her wig, but my wig is, yeah, it's like totally different color, but oh well. So for the lipstick, I'm gonna go with Catherine, and this is Anastasia Beverly Hills as well. I think it needs to be darker, but we're gonna work with this for now. And she's here, Mabuhay, everybody. That's the only thing I know, of course. There you go. Did this myself, very crafty. Cut some flowers at Michael's and pretty much cut them up and made myself a little headpiece. But the big one, it's there, but I can't attach it to my head. I tried, but it doesn't work. So my husband will have to hold it over my head for the full effect. I'm gonna call him in a second, but there's the look. I'm totally feeling Mama Pao Eleganza Extravaganza. The earrings very similar to what she was wearing, and the top was kind of like a white top, but we don't have that. So I'm just wearing some jewelry, and the top that I wore for Pride. Was it for Pride? No, it was for DragCon actually. And my husband's old shirt that I was wearing the whole time I was doing makeup. So there you go. And a full illusion is here. And by the way, that was not my idea. My husband is the smartest one. He put this on the stand where the light stand, and we taped it to the light stand behind me. See? But see, now I got a chandelier. I can't really show you the whole thing, but you see, it's tall. It just doesn't fit into the shot. But I'm kind of impressed. I wish it was attached to my head, but I don't think it's possible. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. Who excited about? I still haven't decided because just started watching. So we just entered a few episodes. So there are some fierce queens up in there. So I'm very excited. I always love Drag Race Philippines. Hello, mabuhay, everyone. How many times I'm gonna say it? But anyway, somebody teach me how to say good luck and don't F it up in Tagalog, because I'm not sure. He said something about Paulo Ballesteros and his account. He said dapat pakak. I don't know what the patpakak is, but I imagine it's like don't F it up, maybe? I don't know. Let me know in the comments below if you speak Tagalog. Tagalog? I'm butchering it. Anyway, leave me a comment, let me know what you think, guys, and like this video if you enjoyed it. Give this video a thumbs up. Do subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, and ring that notification bell so you get notified of all the new videos I upload. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in my next fabulous video. Hannies. Oh, bye!